Hey YouTube, it's the New York Half-Ass Prepper coming at you with another video. I'm out here in my little prepper pantry and was out here all day busting my ass in the heat uh, putting this thing together. This is the Shelf Reliance first in, first out can rack thing, which I recommend. I highly recommend it if you're looking to organize your cans a little bit better. I used to have shelves like this and it just got out of control, so I went and took the plunge and I got one of these things, and worked out real well. It's a pain in the ass to put together. It's very tedious, but the results were worth it. And we're out here all day. This was a mess. You couldn't even walk through here before, but I went all the way to the ceiling with all the prep and stuff. My first aid kit over there. Over there is the security department. That's my gun safe, and got some new totes ready to go, fill them up with some prepper stuff. But anyway, the video here today is this came in as I was out here working. Mr. Fedex guy shows up with this case, and I was out in northern Michigan doing a little. I was out there. A friend of mine is actually running for sheriff out there, and I went out there to support him and help him campaign. And he also owns a private range right in his yard. He has 20 acres, and he built the range on there. So I brought some of my guns out there to shoot, because I don't get an opportunity to shoot here in this fascist state of New York all the time. So I made a trade. I traded the guy across the board one of my AR rifles. It was up to, the count was up to 5, so I traded one away for 2 rifles, and I'm going to unbox them right now. Let me get this open. Wire tie there, holding this thing open, or holding it shut, I should say, from FedEx. And here we go. Here's the 2 rifles. They're both target style match rifles. This rifle here is in what's called, it's actually made by Izmash. It's a Russian armory, Russian manufacturer, and it is a biathalon rifle. It's a chambered at 22 round rifle. There's a 5-round magazine, and it's a 4.5 bolt action. Pull this back and it operates the bolt. Very nice rifle, and there's a detachable magazine under here. I'll show it to you. And the reason I got this rifle, my nut and fancy would say my philosophy of use, is I want to get into 22 matches to keep my skills fresh. They run them over the winter here in New York at a couple different ranges, so I picked up this rifle so I can compete in a match. This rifle with some match grade ammunition is the way to go. Everything at the match is offhand, so I needed a lightweight rifle, and I needed something with a bolt action for the accuracy. So this is a biathlon rifle. It meets those characteristics. It's lightweight. It has a magazine, so I can do not exactly rapid fire, but it's it's a repeating rifle, as the old timers would say. And this other guy here, this rifle, beautiful stock on it. I love the grain of the wood on this thing. It's ventilated up in the front. This is a Hawa. If I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, I apologize. But this is a Hawa 223 bolt action. And the scope is not on here, but I have the scope for it. I actually packed the scope in my luggage. And this is a very, very accurate target rifle, which I intend to use for varmint. And I guess I could get to the range. It's a single shot rifle, so I can get to the range and do some really good target work with that. So that's it. That's the unboxing of my 2 rifles. Very happy with the trade. If you look at these things, this rifle, this biathlon rifle, is actually so accurate. They were so accurate out of the factory that Remington went and bought them out. They bought out the patent, and you can no longer purchase this rifle new. Anything that you see is out there used. And this one is brand new, never been fired. The guy bought 30 of them back in the day, and he had 2 of them left out of the 30. when I made the trade with the guy. So I'll get a nice range report when I get this thing going. I'm going to leave the iron sights on it. And I think this bolt is the coolest thing in the world. It's really neat. I've never seen anything like it. And then the Hawa, I'm going to throw a scope on that. I got to get to the range and zero that in, but that is going to be a really nice target and varmint rifle. I love the woodwork on that stock. Look at that cheek rest on there. That's a beautiful rifle. So they're going in the gun safe over there. If I can make some room in there, it's getting a little crowded. I'll have to be creative there. I want to redo the whole inside of that. But that's it. Here's the unboxing of the two rifles, and I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think about the trade. There's a run-of-the-mill AR, nothing real special. Well, you know, you can see my builds, the builds that I like. Palmetto State Armory and Stag rifles are the brands that I prefer. And just traded one across the board for these two rifles here. So hopefully I'll do well with the matches, and hopefully that'll be a good shooter there, that Hawa. Alright, I'm out.